welcome back to my channel. Camel is one of the most popularly used brands in India, and today we are going to review their Camel Fabrica Acrylic Colours. This is an ultra color set and let's get started. Today we are going to review the Camel Fabrica Acrylic Colours. These are the bottle colors from Camel and they are having 10 bottles of 15 ml each. And this is the ultra pack. Let's take off the outer cover here. The side of the set shows the shades available in the pack, and the price of this pack is 200 rupees. Let's open this up and see what is inside. So there is an instruction sheet here. So this gives you clear instruction on how to work with these colors on cloth, like if any fabric that you want to use these colors on, or non-fabric materials. You'll be able to use these on wood, leather, thermocol, earthen pots, and also many creative projects. And they have complete instructions in both English and in Hindi. There are also some methods that are discussed here, which is very useful. And finally, they also have the color sheet, like what are the colors available in each of the set. So as you know, the Fabrica Acrylic Colours not only comes in this variety of 10 shades, there are also metallic colors, pearl colors and metallic powder available along with the mediums to work with them. And you also get them in wide range of colors. As of now, there are around 75 colors available and you can pick these bottles separately. They also come with the CE mark, which means they comply to the European standards, which ideally means they are checked for European safety, health or environmental requirements. Before exploring the colors on the set, if you are new to acrylics, here is my free guide on color mixing for beginners, which has all the basics and tips for color mixing. You can download it from the link guide.modulacreations.com. I will also leave a link in the description below. Now let's go ahead to see what are the colors that we have in this set. Crimson, orange, light peach, yellow, burnt sienna, ultramarine blue, sap green, light violet. Along with this, we also have white and black. So these are the colors available in the set. As you can see, the box comes with very nice partitions to keep the paint intact from each other. Let's do a quick test of how these colors mix with each other. I'm going to mix a red and an orange first. That's nice, they seem to mix smoothly. We will also test another set of two colors. We will mix a yellow and a green. So they tend to mix very nicely. We will have to actually put them on test on a canvas and a paper to see the actual results of this color. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to try a daisy flower today on this canvas. This is a 8x8 canvas and I'm fully going to use the Camel Fabrica Acrylic Colours. First, let me start with a very basic drawing of the petals and then we will start to paint over it. I am planning to add different colors to the petals just to check all these colors and keep the image more abstract. Overall, the mixing of colors is good and I don't have any issues with that. So I like the consistency of this paint, even though it is not very thick, it is not very watery as well. Only thing, it takes a little more time to dry because it's more watery than the tube paint I am usually used to. And that is the reason some of these areas getting combined and the colors are little running over. It isn't a problem actually, it is how the way the colors work. So you will have to get used to it if you are just changing from your tube paints. The colors are not like tube paints as you can see, so do not add too much of water. If you are adding lot of water, then it tends to lighten up on the canvas. Otherwise, if you are using it as is from the bottles, I don't think there is any problem working on the canvas. The coverage is good. I'm able to cover the canvas easily as well. Except for the beach, I've used all the colors from the set and I think it is absolutely very nice to work with. I will also like to see how black works on covering things because these colors are not like tube colors, right? It is not thick enough, but we will test that out by filling the background of this canvas with a black. I'm using it as it is from the bottle and I'm not using any water. Black is very nice and dark enough. Just a layer of it is hiding the entire canvas. So here is the finished piece of painting. I really love the colors, it's bright and nice. And the black coverage is also pretty good. So I'm really happy with how the colors have turned out on the canvas. One thing I would like to say is because these are little watery than the tube paints, you will be actually able to see the exact texture of whatever surface you are working with. See here, if I could show you closer, the exact surface of the canvas you'll be able to see. So if you want a smoother look, I would always suggest you to gesso it or have a proper base for your paintings when using these paints. Now we will also work on the acrylic sheet and see how these colors are coming up on the paper. For this I am going to do a bird. This is an eagle and I'll start with a basic sketch. I wanted to test these colors against different techniques of acrylics so that I can just push this medium and see if it can create better paintings. So one thing I would love to see is layering of different colors, mixing, blending, all that together. That is what I am going to test overall with these colors today. And that is the reason I have chosen a little more detailed subject to paint. So I am building it slowly and I am going to have so many layers to test these colors. The colors actually have a very good consistency for sure, and the consistency remains same throughout all the paint bottles. So which means that not one of the paint is so runny, the next paint is so thick. It is not like that. Every paint in the set has a very similar consistency. So that is something very good because you will be getting used to it very easily. I'm also very happy with the color mixing part here. It definitely mixes good. Since it is not very thick enough, of course you will not be able to do very advanced techniques or a technique with your palette knife where you use a bulk of your paint. So that will not be possible, but other techniques with acrylic should work pretty well with these paint bottles. As on canvas, you need not add too much of water. You can almost get away with just a touch of water when you are working with this method. Also, I was able to do slight glazes over the underlying medium. So it's a good set of bottles. If you would like to just test these bottles out, these come in a variety of shades as I showed you, and you can pick them up separately as individual bottles. Also, there is another pack which has just 6 colors, the primary colors in it, so you can actually start your paintings from there also. Here is the finished piece of work. I really love the way how she has turned out. Very happy with the painting. So what is my final take on these bottle paints from Camel? Before I go ahead, this is not a sponsored video, so whatever I'm going to tell you is completely my thoughts after using these paints. As you can see, this is a nice set of colors that you can work with. Starting from, you can mix your own colors and you can get a lot of new colors as well. Overall, I like these paints. The output is really nice. I'm able to layer it with multiple colors and I'm able to nicely blend these colors as well. Also bright enough and are very vibrant. There is also a good color range to choose from. So shouldn't be a problem to work with these bottle paints. On the other hand, you will not be able to use these paints for really textured activities or where you want the peaks to show through, like with your painting knives. At the same time, these are one of the most affordable acrylic colors available in the market today. I love traditional art and I tried out the Camel Fabrica Acrylic Colours on this larger gold painting and it came out really well. So I'm pretty much happy with the results here. Will I use these colors continuously? Yes, of course, I'll use these colors for my craft projects and other study projects definitely, and also on all my fabric related work. For my professional paintings, I will still stick to my artist grade tube paints because the way I work on it, and I did a very detailed comparison between the bottle paints and the tube paints. Please check that out to further understand why would I prefer a tube paint over these bottle paints. Link it in the description box below and in the card section up. But yes, still these paints are good if you are on a budget and if you want to still create your beautiful paintings. Go ahead to pick this up and enjoy your art journey. If you have any questions, post it in the comment section below and I'll be happy to help you out. If you got value from this video, do click on the like button and share it with your friends. Subscribe and let's stay connected. I've also done a detailed review on Fevicryl acrylic colors. I've linked it here. Do check that out too. We'll meet in the next video. Until then, bye from Modula.